I'm an Eagle Scout by trade, so I'm an Eagle Scout. So my Boy Scouts taught me moral values.
So yeah, see, that's good, and it kept you busy, and it kept you doing things, and anything like that for kids is really good.
Mm-hmm.
Anything that teaches kids about, being honest, being responsible,
Mm-hmm.
Treating people with respect.
Right. So I'm an Eagle Scout, and so not too many.
That's cool.
There's not too many broadcasters in my industry that actually fit the criteria of being Eagle Scouts. There's not too many of us around. They're in the broadcasting industry or talk radios. They don't have. That's one thing. And how often do you go commercial break and have the guests be cut off? It happens all the time. It happens all the time, and this is one of the reasons why we're changing the format of what talk radio is now. This is why we're independently. We're not with any big stations, so this is what we do.
All right. So you don't get cut off every minute.
Right. Exactly right.
Right. Well, that's cool.
Yeah, it is. So we're changing the format. What broadcasting is. This is why we.
Well, if you don't mind me changing the subject for the moment, I was
Go ahead.
thinking about something the other day, and I wish that young women and men would have more value for themselves.
I agree.
Treat themselves like they matter. Treat themselves with respect. And expect to be treated that way.
Mm-hmm.
Don't accept anything less. In
Right.
anything, in work, how people treat you, in relationships, whatever. I just kind of see people just accepting anything.
Right.
And it doesn't set you up for a happy life.
No. Right.
Anyways, that's all.
That's a great point. I like that. That is a better tip than what the Factor gives us every single day. I watch the Factor on the Fox News channel, and you gave us a better tip than what they have. So I appreciate that. I really do. I appreciate that. That's great.
Good. I'm glad.
Good tip.
I'm 50 years old.
Right.
And so I've seen what different generations have done.
Right.
And what I'm seeing happening with the young generation, I don't know, it's not really good.
Right.
And I want them to have respect for themselves, for others, and for their country.
Right. And there's not. That's why. With all this technology, these devices, they're changing all that. And the parents both working. There's no moral values. At least you did that. At least you did something that you wanted to do. Number one, number two, and you got discipline. So that's great.
Right, and like with my daughter, I taught her values, but I didn't demand it. Does that make any sense?
Yeah. You didn't push it on her, right?
You can't force somebody to be a certain way. You have to be a good example as a parent.
Right.
And you want to hope for the best for them, but you can't tell people like what they can and can't do, or they're going to do what you tell them they can't do, because nobody wants to be told they can't do things.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Oh yeah, it does.
You have to tell them why it's better for them.
Right.
Not just don't do something.
Right.
But everybody has to go through things, and they have to grow up, and I understand that.
Mm-hmm.
But I also see that like young people, they should value relationships with people, not just jumping from person to person to person. I mean, to me, that would just make you feel empty.
Right.
And unfulfilled and unhappy. And I'll tell you something else I don't really like. I don't like cell phones. Everybody's on cell phones. They don't even talk to each other.
I know.
They're out on a date and they're on cell phones. They're sitting at the kitchen table, they're on cell phones.
Hey, you know what?
In public, they're on cell phones. You can't even talk to anybody anymore.
I guess